Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to askNK. This is the free marketplace content for February 2022 for Unreal Engine users. Now this month we're getting 5 major contents and also 1 permanently free content, which is super awesome. Now getting started, you might want to consider taking a look at the Easy Vehicle Suspension, as this is basically a blueprint set of tool that you can use. Now this actually allows you to easily set up components to simulate vehicle suspension, and regardless of any model that you're trying to work with, this would come in very handy. The way that you can work with this is super easy, and for those who would like to take a look at the playable demo, there's a link to the Google Drive that you can take a look at and see how this works. It also makes sense to note that regardless of this, we're also having the mountains and meadows. Now this is pretty impressive for anyone thinking about making some mountains and you like to scatter a couple of vegetation across, to create that sort of rocky, cliffy kind of mountains. You might want to take advantage of the 135 vegetation assets that currently exist with this. Now, this doesn't just come with 135 vegetation assets, as you also have access to 1 terrain that you can work with. Now, you can also take out those assets and use them in any project that you're working with. And for those thinking about combinations, with 135 vegetation assets, you have lots and lots of possibilities for the kind of combinations that you would like to create. Moving forward, there is the RPG FX Starter Pack. Now this is a beautiful starter pack and is a selection of 50 particle effects covering the basic hero classes from archers, mage, priests, warriors, and so much more. So if you've been thinking about some effects that you might want to use, probably you like to give some warrior or some priest-like effects, or maybe you like to give some archery looking sort of effect, then this is a very beautiful one and you can actually come through and check it out. And while we look at things that you might want to check out, there is a set of simple procedural assets that you can work with. Now, this tool allows you to create simple asset generators using the universal node-based system. So with this, you can simply make as many kind of assets that you want. And the beautiful thing is that these assets are all going to be procedural, as they have a couple of generators that comes with it. So these generators include axe, books, bow, buckets, fences, grasses, guns, and so much more. There are 20 examples that have been included in this, which you can simply use, and with all of these generators, there are infinite amount of things that you can generate on the fly. And while we talk about things that you can generate on the fly, in most cases, you might want to have a modular structure that you can tweak and play with directly in your scene. And this is where the Victorian house actually comes in very handy. Now, the version of this asset that is currently available is fully modular. You can actually tweak, break, and repurpose the entire Victorian house to your liking. Now, the whole idea of having 650 high quality assets is for you to make any kind of exterior that you want. So regardless of form, type, or maybe the sort of design that you're going for, there's just something to give you that Victorian look that you would like to create. Now, in terms of detail, there's a whole lot of meshes that you'll be getting with this, and in terms of blueprints, you will be having access to 19 blueprints that you can use to control how several things work with this particular asset. Now, with all that said, let's talk about our permanently free content for this month. So this month we are having the Assetsville Town. So this is a low poly asset pack which is based on the American town with modular building tileset. Now this deals with both interiors, exteriors, props, characters, vehicles, and weapons, and it's just pretty impressive for those who've been thinking about tweaking, creating, maybe you like to do some low poly style stuff. Having access to 800 models would just make your life way easy. And despite the fact that you're having access to 800 of these models, you'll also be having access to 66 real characters, 350 interiors, 205 exterior props, some weapons, some fixed buildings, and also some vehicles. There's just a whole lot of things that you might want to take advantage of. And of course, a huge shout out to the folks at Epic Games and of course to the developers for making this available. So for those who would like to take a look at this, you want to add it to your project, you want to download them, you want to play with them, I'm going to put links in the description that will bring you right here where you can do well to check them out. Tell me what you guys think about this month's marketplace content, and of course if you like this video or you like something from this, you can go ahead and give a like, and don't forget to share with a friend, and I'd like to see you guys in the next one. Peace.